work-life balance is a very important factor, especially for all the teachers and educators right there. Because we always struggle between house and work. Not only, why only teachers, if I say, everyone in this world, they are struggling to balance their work and life. Yes. So even housewife, I say, people say that housewives they're at home. Why they have to, balance that work and life? Of course, they also have their own. For them also, this work-life balance factor matters a lot. So whenever you ask any people for some work, they will simply give an excuse. Oh, what shall I do? I don't have time at all. But can we imagine this thing that everyone gets 24 hours? Everyone has 24 hours. But still, some people, if we take example of our very honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, even he also have 24 hours in a day. But still, such people, they are able to do lot many work, lot many tasks in those 24 hours. And some people, when we see them, actually they are not doing anything. They are busy without work. And still they always say, I don't have time. So very basic thing is behind, this statement is not having time actually. The first factor that work is the laziness. We have never, dropped that jacket of laziness and try to analyze our schedule, our, work pattern. So once we drop out that laziness from our personality, and if we sit with a pen and paper and note down, you are busy, okay, note down what work you do whole day. And you will see that actually you have not done anything much and you still have so much of time to do lot many other things. And those gaps will give you the scope of doing new things. So for that, the first thing is that you have to identify what is important in your life, what are priorities in your life. You have to set priorities. But what happens is a person takes responsibility of each and everything that comes on its way. Okay, मतलब सारी दुनिया का बोझ मेरे सिर पर ही है और मुझे ही सारा काम करना है. Why? Certain activities in our life, in our daily routine are such which can be delegated to some other people, which can be done by some other people. It's not always that everything we only have to do with our own hands. We can send someone else to buy vegetables from the market. We can send someone else to pay the bills. It's not always that we only have to run everywhere. So first thing is, we have to set our priorities, what is urgent and what is important. Do that thing first. Which is important but not urgent and can be done by someone else, give that work to that some other person. Right. Which is urgent but not important, that also and cannot be done by someone else, can be done by someone else, you can delegate that to someone else. So that way you will be able to find time slots in your schedule and you will be able to do two new things extra. So first thing is you have to set priorities. Second is you have to make a to-do list every morning. Whether it is a housewife's work or it's like a salaried person's work or a teacher's work or an educator's work, whoever the person is, first you have to make a to-do list every morning. So whenever you are sitting with your first cup of tea, give a 5 to 10 minutes of time to yourself. Keep a diary and pen nearby your table where you sit for your tea every morning. Just pick that diary. Think of the whole day, what things you are going to do today. Even the housewives, they have to write everything. That okay, they have to cook breakfast, they have to, drop child to school, or after that they have to clean the house, or they have to bring clothes from laundry or something like that, whatever it is. Every little thing you do throughout the day, make entry of that thing in your to-do list. Then glance to all the activities you have noted down. Struck out those things which can be done by someone else. Only focus on the work, on the task that needs you. Like teaching, you're going on job, that needs you only, no one else can do. So you have to go there. But when you are going to school and you have to do certain work, there also you have to decide what work can be done by you and what can be delegated to students in a way that it can be done by the student and your job is also getting done. Sometimes you give responsibility to children. Your work, half work is done by children. It's not always that everything you only have to do. I have heard a lot of time complaint from teachers that, ma'am, during exam times, means just prior to exams, every school has the system of, doing revision worksheets. बहुत सारा revision करवाना पड़ता है. And teachers, they are literally struggling to correct those worksheets, to check those worksheets. So many a times it happens, most of the time it happens, that those worksheets are never corrected. So I give a simple example how you can get it done. Very easy. First of all, you make your worksheet objective. Though it should have objective questions. And then you tell your children to exchange their notebooks in the class. You just write down correct answers on the board. Ask children to do the correction. Mind well, they are going to do better correction than you. And you just have a look then, okay, whether they have corrected, okay, fine. They will never ever make mistake. You may be, in hurry, if you are checking, you may make a mistake as a teacher, but children will never make a mistake while correcting. They will check every minute thing, what their friend has written. Because they are in competition. Right. So that way, every day your worksheet is checked. And for that, again, you have to plan your lecture in that way that you are able to give that time of correction to the children. So make your worksheet of such time that, okay, your children finishes by, 10 minutes prior to the lecture gets over. And in the later 10 minutes, by that time you write down answers on the board in 5 minutes. And by that time, children will also exchange their notebooks. And it becomes easy for, teacher to get all the notebooks corrected. And she only has to sign the notebooks then. So this is how you can, delegate your work. You can, share your responsibility to many. And you will get some time for yourself. So this is like second is to-do list. You have to uncheck the task which can be done by others. Third is analysis of that to-do list in the night. So before sleeping, again, you sit with that to-do list. Tick the task you have planned for the day and you were able to finish those tasks. So if you have done those tasks, give yourself a pat that yes, you have done it. Still, if you have been, you are unable to do something, some task may be possible कि आपका list इतना लंबा बन गया है that you are not able to finish it off in the day. So you can shift those things to the next day. Gradually, you will see that those, undone things will get shortened. That list will get shortened. And you will be able to do all your tasks you have planned in the day, in that day only. And slowly, it will become your habit. And gradually, you will be able to manage your time well. So here again, your time management also gets, on line, on track, along with these to-do list and the setting priority things. So time is not about like, कि किसी के पास है, किसी के पास नहीं है. Time is, there for everyone. Equal time is how we manage it. Time doesn't manage us. No, we manage the time. So we have to see how beautifully we are planning those things. We have initially, definitely it will be tough. it's always tough to develop a habit, but it's not that tough also. Once you start doing it, you will enjoy it when you start getting time for yourself. So definitely first is like we have, as I said, set priorities, then you make a to-do list, and then again make yourself time bound, in the sense follow timelines strictly. Make a timetable of your whole day. And find out where you are having those gaps to do extra work. Give that time to your own self, and that will be your me time. And this is how this will be the beginning of work-life balance. And once you start with this, then the detailing can be done later on.